welcome back to the greenhouse. Today is a day to do a Phalaenopsis update. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is my Phalaenopsis update, but to be more specific, it is the update on the orchids that I got from Norman's Orchids, or orchids.com. And the reason I wanted to do an update was to just let the people know how they are doing and how they aren't doing, because there's been a lot of buzz on Facebook. A lot happening in the orchid world on Facebook about Norman, and people really upset with him right now. So I really wanted to come on and show you an orchid. Sorry, I'm going to close this greenhouse door, guys. I wanted to come on and show you how the orchids are doing since caring for them and getting them out of their pots. Okay, so this one was the pink bee one that did come in bloom, and the roots were very lacking on it, and it did come in bloom right here and right there, and as you can see, it has put on secondary spikes now. But what's really interesting about this is it is now spotted. How pretty. Let's see if I can hold her still for you guys. I don't remember spots being on these blooms. But she did lose 2 leaves, and so I've got 3 leaves left, and as you can see, they're pretty wilted. It's really dehydrated because the lack of roots. And I know some people would say cut those flower spikes and let it focus on making roots and to rehydrate itself. But it's not making roots, and I'm going to enjoy the blooms while the plant is still alive and get my money worth. Very pretty bloom. Gorgeous blooms. On to the next. So take a look at this little beauty. This is the blueberry one. And this one did come in bloom. Very pretty purple bluish blooms. And this one did come very healthy. Great leaves, no spotting. The roots looked great on it. The roots have been great on it. It's handled the stress of shipping and getting used to a new environment really well, and uppotting it and repotting it. And this right here is what I want for, whoop! That's not what I want for all of my phals. Oh, I hope I didn't break the spike off. I did not. See, that's why I have them on hooks like this, guys. I can't tell you how often I drop orchids. But this is what I want all my orchids to look like, that I pay top dollar for. This is what they should look like. The roots are nice. And I'm really happy with it. It has created another spike for me. It's slow growing, but hey, it's a new root down there. I'm very happy with this orchid. I really enjoy this one. Here is the third one. Now this orchid came in my very first order from Norman. It's on my very first video. It is the Equestrius with the really pretty blue violet colored lip. And this was the first one that I was really disappointed in because I unpotted it there on camera and it had no roots. It was really rootless. But I am very happy to say that it is losing leaves, but that's okay. But I'm very happy to say that I have got it to produce new roots. So since it's been producing new roots, it is staying a lot more hydrated. It has started growing a new leaf, and it is nice and firm and shiny, and I'm very happy that I have been able to nurse this orchid back to health and on the road to recovery. And I'm very looking forward to eventually, when it's nice and healthy, getting beautiful blooms from this one. All right, here is one of the highlighted orchids from Norman's page on Facebook. And I don't really know what's happening with it, because all the blooms did blast because of shipping. You know, that's nothing due to Norman's fault. But this flower spike cannot decide if it wants to die or not. It cannot decide. And I have managed to start growing some new roots. I have managed to keep it hydrated. It did come with quite a few good roots. But as you can see, it's trying to bloom. I don't know what's going on with these flower spikes. Can you see that stuff right there? I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I've disinfected it and everything. But other than that, it did lose that one leaf that was yellow. And I'm not going to remove that keiki because it only does have 2 leaves, and it doesn't have any roots. It is just straightly attached to that mother plant. There's no roots there. So I'm going to let it be, and it's staying hydrated. I'm suspecting I'll be losing this leaf soon. And who knows, I might be losing that flower spike soon too. But I will enjoy the blooms as long as it lives. Right, here is the last Norman orchid. It's the Blue Angel, yeah. This one came to me with some cosmetic damage on it. But it came to me with horrible, horrible roots. And it just went limp on me. And I've been able to get it a little bit hydrated, and it is working on producing a root that's about this big still. It's really not doing much of nothing. So, you know, I'm just nursing it back to health and keeping it around until it decides to do something. Yeah. So that's my update on the Norman orchids, guys. I hope you take away from this what it is, and I'm really excited about this Norman orchid down here though. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, bye.